Alright, hello, everyone tonight, and welcome to JayoSharkyyy. I'm your host, JayoSharkyyy. It is another Friday, means another Pets Limiter 99 update, part 1. It's weird. I'll get over it in a second, but for that, let's go ahead and let's hop into the patch notes. Because alrighty, Petware and Avatar Editor notes, this is something everyone's been begging for a very long time. So happy update day. This week we're bringing something that we know you have been asking for, an improved Avatar Editor, and my mouse is not cooperating highlighting the words. Petware and Avatar Editor changes, which you're complaining about the saddle outfitting the horse. When your petware doesn't quite fit, you can click the arrow above the item's icon in dress up mode to activate the new tools. Scale petware up and down to make the size just right. Adjust its position with the X, Y, and Z sliders to make sure it sits in just the right place, and rotate it to make it fit the angle of your pet, or make it look really, really goofy. There are obviously limits to how much you can adjust for each piece, just like Roblox Avatar Editor. The goal is that you adjust the small problems that our default petware system creates not go completely wild. So don't be making no dirty things on your poor pets' heads that have done nothing. So leave them out of this. It also allows you to change some of the items on your avatar. You can switch from your pet to your avatar and make your accessories fit just right to avoid any clipping. You will not be able to alter clothing or hair just like Roblox's Avatar Editor, but you'll be able to alter some of your other accessories to make them fit perfectly. To do this, just the same as the petware, click the arrow above the item's icon and use the sliders to adjust anyway. Once you have finished changing, make sure to click Save Outfit. Others are changes will be lost, which we know would be so frustrating. And this is some coloring competition, awesome sausage I can't draw. But this bug fix is one that will really stuck out for me. When dressing up your alt pets while having two pets active, it now focuses on the alt pet instead of just the main pet. So it's not buggy where it constantly switches back and forth, and it's annoying. Okay, it's frustrating. So without further ado, let's go ahead and let's hop into the lovely world of AdoptMe. Let me before we get into AdoptMe, let me mention that what I mentioned just a second ago about this being part 1 of the update. So for some freaking reason, they have decided to release a new pet, but it is tomorrow during the admin abuse and not today, which I don't know why. So yeah, weird. I don't know. Whatever. But here we are in AdoptMe. The pet releaser is gone, which means so is the direwolf and the giant panda. In case you didn't see my tweet, I did in fact trade my giant panda that I hatched, what was that, last week? 2 weeks ago. Let me find the trade. I can't find it. Here it is. I traded my giant panda for a neon flowered kangaroo, a fly-ride turtle, a fly-ride cow, and a lunar gold tiger. Which, like, why are the lunar gold tigers? So I can make my mega neon gold tigers. If you know me, my favorite animal is tigers, and they're not sharks. Believe it or not. I know. Weird. Shocking. But they're not sharks. So, without further ado, let's get into the update, shall we? I've been yapping for 3.5 minutes straight. I am feeling my voice running away from me. So, let's grab our test victim, Jammy! What's up, Jammy? You haven't been in a video in a minute. How's it going? Alright, I have your awesome sauce avatar saved, so it's quite simple. It's naked. Alright, let's fix that. First of all, let's grab a lovely Santa hat. Because, I mean, who doesn't love Santa hat on Jammy, right? I mean, we love the Santa hat. I don't know why it's worth so much. I don't know. Someone tell me where the Santa hat comes from. I really don't know. I need to know. But here we are. As you can see, I have the hats in the bottom left corner. You know, obviously only when I'm editing that part. So just click on the arrow and we have 4 buttons. We have a moving tool, which, I mean, there we go. Looks like I can't move this box, nor can I make it bigger. But actually we have a Y, an X, and a Z here on the hats. And what we gotta do is we can, I don't know if we can either pull this. No, we can't pull it. But it does help you tell which direction to go. So Z is forwards and backwards, X is left and right, and Y is up and down. So if I just move the X to the right, the hats will move to the left. Or, you know, if I'm looking from the back, then, you know, then it moves the right way. But no one's looking at the pet from the back. And it seems like it kind of locks into place once you get close to its default. So if you're trying to, like, undo whatever nonsense you did and get it back to its default, it seems like it does gridlock onto just the default. But honestly, I think Jammy's like pretty fine. I feel like maybe we can move it down a little bit, but I don't want to squish his eyes, you know? Like it looks a little bit hollowy from the back. I can do that. that looks beautiful, doesn't it? Wow. Well, ain't that something? Alright, we're gonna have my face cam just so you guys can have a better look of this. Let's put it back to its original. Let's see our Z back and forth. So if I want to get rid of the horns, I can do that. But then again, that looks pretty funky. Honestly, hey Jimmy, but go to sleep. Wake up, Jimmy. Hold on. Alright, we're back. So yeah, the hat doesn't really need any adjusting in my opinion. Glasses, do we give Jamie? We could give Jamie some glasses. As you can see, also clipping's pretty fine. Jamie is a very good boy who loves to, you know, make sure nothing clips through him. Everything is adorable. Well, our timid bow is a little bit into his neck fat. So let's move that. Let's bring that down a little bit, shall we? Not make it like unnatural, but like I feel like that's so much better. So that's the movie. Our next victim is, well, I mean, what do we put on his back, shall we? Well, we'll give him a cat backpack. Yeah. What we got next is the rotating. So once again, X, Y, Z we got going on over here. So X is I move it up or down, you know, if I want to shove the cat into his back, or if I wanted to levitate, then I am free to do that. The Y is turning, which, I mean, I definitely don't need any help with. And then the Z is turning that way. And also this this blue icon resets it. I don't think this one fits him. I think I'd rather give him a toaster. That's not a toaster, it's a Pop-Tart. For next one, we have the shoes. Shoes, you cannot change. Those are now adjustable. They automatically lock onto the feet. Which is, I mean, you know, they don't fail. So they just replace the little feet. Now, I can also scale. What I can do here is I can make it huge, and I don't see Jammy whatsoever. Or what I can do is I can make it really, really tiny like that, and then I can scooch it a little bit forward. Wow, I cannot scooch it forward a whole lot. So I was hoping I could scooch it forward a whole lot more, but it seems like I cannot. He just has a little sad little hat. Alright, right, that's Jammy. Right. Let's do it for different pets. One that does struggle with clipping just a little bit more. Who struggles with clipping? We'll go for our kangaroo here. My new pet. What I want to do is I want to grab the founder's crown here, because actually this is pretty big on my kangaroo. Hello, kangaroo almost got hit. So I want to make this small. Right. I also want it to stop jumping, but you know, one struggle at a time. Now obviously, it needs to go in his head a little bit more. You know, it's kind of, I feel like it's kind of hovering. Now let's see how far we can move this forward. A little bit. Or if I want to turn it and make it look quite silly. So I can make it like a little bit sideways like that. Now I need to move it backwards again a little bit. So that's what we're gonna do. Move it back. And now we have a sideways crown on our kangaroo buddy here, which, I mean, stop jumping. This looks really stupid. I think what I need to do is I need to scooch this over to the right a little bit, like that. Bring it forward so it doesn't collide with the ears, like that. I feel like that's cute. Once again, I think it's still floating a little bit, but you know, it is. I think it is the best what it can do at the moment. So you know. Yeah, sure. All right, let's go to my avatar over here. My lovely avatar that is quite minimalist. But let's grab some glasses, for example. We'll get these glasses. Oh, that's what a. Shoot, LGBT show gone pink. All right, what we can do here is we can make this big as well. We can make it huge, right? Because I have really big eyes, so I can rotate it. It's like so I'm not using it. I don't know. I could turn it to the side. I don't know why anyone would do that. Or I make it sideways, so it's like really goofy. And let's see. I would say keep it pretty centered. I could do that. Yeah. Yeah, no, this is awesome. This is my avatar. This is, oh, well, let's not bring it into my head, shall we? I want to do it like right before. Yeah, like that. I think I just want to, yeah, no, this is my new avatar. This is gonna be in every video. Trust, this is just splendid.
I feel bonita.
Alrighty, but that is pretty much the update, but one little secret I have for you. A little secret I have for you. If you go over here to the front of the nursery, where, you know, the direwolf is gone. We love the direwolf. How many direwolves do I have? If we go over here to the bells to get those free 20 bucks, which you should always do, because, I mean, I love me some free money. As you can see, Adopt Me, I Might Abuse is tomorrow with the new pets. I will be live on YouTube, so make sure to come on in, say hi, you know, and maybe I will give you one of these new free pets if they are at an affordable price. So I have some bucks in them. A new pet, not a sushi penguin yet. I don't know if I want to take Jesse's words for that. If Jesse's the one that wrote this. Not a sushi penguin yet. We know the sushi penguins are coming, but not yet. So my question is, what pet could possibly come tomorrow? And we will be making a Mega Neon. But without further ado, thank you guys so much again. I appreciate it very much. Let me know what you guys think about these changes. I mean, I think my kangaroo looks really freaking funny and stupid, and so does my avatar. So I will definitely be enjoying using some pet wear finally and make my pets look a whole lot more cute. But without further ado, thank you guys so much for jumping in. I appreciate it very much. Let me know what you guys think about the update yet again, and I will see y'all tomorrow for the Adopt Me, I Might Abuse live here on YouTube. Bye, everybody. Bye.